Hi everyone, this is Lola over at Be Kind Botanicals again. If you are just tuning in and you have no idea why you are seeing me in your newsfeed, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am actually a clinically trained certified aromatherapist with over 450, probably closer to 460, 70 hours worth of essential oil training. I am also a registered aromatherapist with the ARC. And I am by nature someone who is just one of those individuals that when I can bring some value to somebody, I'm going to. And before we get going too much on today's topic, I wanted to share something with you about me. First thing is that my little oasis here in the desert and the life that I live as an aromatherapist may seem perfect and amazing, and I may even seem like I have all the answers. But here's the reality of it, guys. I don't have all the answers. My world is not so perfect. And as an aromatherapist, I have learned some things the easy way and some things the not so easy way, that it isn't always necessary to do things one way over the other. And I'll tell you what I'm talking about with my topic. So again, if you're joining me, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I know the time that I'm popping on is a little bit of an odd time, but my schedule's really crazy today. My youngest daughter has a doctor's appointment. I actually have to get her out of school a little bit early to take her. So I figured I would pop on a little earlier in the day and give you guys some time to really digest this information. So without further ado, my topic: what do you do when you need a quick fix? I'm going to share a little story with you, and I may have 2 or 3 stories, but the first one that I'm going to share with you is about my journey as a mom who has hit that point in my life where I am starting to go through the change. And at first, I can tell you it was the most horrific thing, having crazy mood swings, having one thing feel like it was great and then just in the next moment it not being great. So I have definitely learned over the last 4 years that I have been down this specific journey that I'm going to have great days and I'm going to have bad days. And with that being said, a lot of people tend to ask me how I do it. And my response to them is simple. I try to eat right. Try being the key word here. And because I'm human, I don't always eat the right foods, but I do try. And as some of you may or may not be familiar with the change, weight gain is a huge part of it. And having the image that I have for a few years, I struggled with it. It's one thing to lose a lot of weight initially and be like, wow, I don't know why I'm losing so much weight. But then when you start packing that weight on, you become self-conscious. So this journey regarding the change is about my struggle with weight gain. Now, there are so many individuals out there that would tell you, when you're talking about losing weight, to just add some essential oils to your water and drink them and it's fine. I'm going to tell you something that's going to hopefully open your eyes a little bit about it. For me, I have had the luxury, if you will, my grade wouldn't say that when I was in college, but I took some nutritional science classes. And diet and exercise are vital to our body being able to do what it naturally needs to do. And without those 2 components, there really isn't a quick fix. And I know that's kind of misleading from the topic, because the topic is, what do you do when you need a quick fix? Well, I'm going to tell you this: you don't grab an essential oil. The essential oils, while they have been very nourishing and supportive of my emotional balance throughout this journey so far, they don't actually cause me to lose any weight. In fact, I have changed my whole way of thinking. If you've ever watched any of Pink's most recent videos since she's given birth, you know, she talks about getting strong and how everything just follows suit. You know, and so this year I have really taken that idea of, you know what, I don't care what I might look like. It's more a matter of, am I strong? And I had a shirt on last week that said Goal Digger, because my goal is to get strong. And just in the last 4 weeks, while no, the hot flashes have not subsided, emotionally, things are a little better. You know, even I'm even able to make some short-term changes that have really helped me, you know, and using essential oils for those types of short-term changes are great. But in terms of losing weight, there's a few reasons that I want to share with you that essential oils are not the right fix you need. If you need to lose a significant amount of weight, go see a doctor and talk to a doctor and let them know that you are struggling and that you're in a place where you can't see using diet and or nutrition and exercise as a means to get you where you want to be in the amount of time you want to be. Go see a doctor for that. Don't use essential oils in your water. And here's why. Essential oils and water, they don't mix. And because they don't mix, they're not actually going to be doing what you think they're going to be doing. In fact, certain essential oils, once they make it to the stomach, what part of the essential oils make it to the stomach, they get degraded inside the stomach. They don't actually make it past the stomach. And again, essential oils are essential oils when they are external. When we talk about ingesting them, then we start talking about chemical components that make up those essential oils. So it's really, really important to understand that when you are trying to use an essential oil internally, it shouldn't be for something that, one, is a long-term situation, because losing weight is not a quick thing, guys. It's just not. I really wish it were. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't go to the gym 3 and 4 times a week. You know, I wouldn't stress out about being 40 this year and having 2 young kids. I wouldn't. But losing weight is not a quick fix. So essential oils taken internally for weight loss is just not a good idea. Now, if you want to smell maybe some grapefruit essential oil or even some lemon essential oil while you're working out to help keep you motivated and uplifted and thinking positive things versus, oh my God, I can't do this, this is so hard, that's great, you know, but using them internally, mixing them with your water, it's not going to be as good of a result as what you're hoping for. In fact, I have a colleague, super sweet lady. She signed up with a company, and one of the first things she started doing was adding essential oils to her water, and she has suffered long-term esophageal damage because of that practice. And she did it daily for weeks and then started having issues with heartburn and acid reflux and things like that, and went in and got the diagnosis, and she had severely burned her esophagus all the way down to her stomach from adding lemon essential oils and orange essential oils into her glass of water. So, in that regard, clearly the risks do not outweigh the benefits. If you need some help losing weight and you just want somebody to give you some words of encouragement, I can totally do that. But guiding you to use essential oils internally for something that is not a quick fix is not something I can do. Now, if we're talking about using essential oils internally for a very, very serious condition that is for a very, very short period of time, that I can see as being okay. But doing it just because it's cool and all the other people you know are doing it because they say it works and there's not really much happening for them, probably isn't the best thing for you. So, what do you do when you need a quick fix? Well, if we're talking about managing our emotions and maybe finding a little bit of relaxation, or maybe even helping to pick us up a little bit from a really hard day, essential oils can be supportive and nourishing enough during that short period of time. That I would consider a quick fix. But honestly, guys, let's start looking at essential oils for what they are. They're a complementary alternative therapy to what we already have at our fingertips, which is knowledge to have proper diet, proper nutrition, proper exercise, knowing we're getting the right amount of sleep. All these things, they create an opportunity for the body as a whole to work in balance. And that is what an aromatherapist is going to be guiding you to do with essential oils. Not a quick fix, not something that you can take 1 second and it's good the next. All right, so that's it for my little chat today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Looks like the color out here isn't all that great, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me. And if you're too shy to say anything in the comments, message me. I have no problem talking to you in private. I just want to give you guys valuable information. And along with this little video, I'm hoping that I can finish out a blog that I have started reworking. And I'll get that out within the next day or two. But thank you so very much for watching, and if you caught the replay, let me know you caught the replay just by popping in hi on the comments. All right, that's it. Have a great day, guys.